All right, let's talk about this drill. And I'm pausing here just to show you again how I would set this drill up. Now, I'm going to caveat this, and I'll write it out too. I think it would make a lot of sense to take a pair of rings and just take them off the rig, just for you, just for your sake, because it's really easy to put these banded rings on the rig like this, the way I have them, each with their own band, but it's not easy to put the other straps back on. So just have a pair of rings just for you. Keep them off to the side so that it's not a real pain to have to set this up every day, even though I really want you to do this a lot. So this is a banded drill. Again, we're going to be on the ground, but this is more about strength building than anything else. And those rings from that section of rig hang right to right to sternum. The bottom of the rings are right about sternum for me. So you may need to do this on a different lower bar depending on your height, or you may need to use different bands. We'll see, but this is what worked for me. All right, so once it's set up correctly, you can see that I'm looking forward. I'm gonna sit here. This is gonna seem a lot like the other turnover drill that we're gonna do. Feet are out in front of me, knees are bent a little bit. Pause here. I'll pause at my next rep, just so you can get an idea of what we're doing here. So look, this is how the drill starts. My hips are a little bit back behind the rings. My arms are straight out in front of my head. So this is trying to mimic what you're going to do when it's time to turn over. So tough to have your body in the exact same position it would if you were swinging or hanging free from rings. But what I'm looking at here is building strength in the turnover. Even if you're really good at it already, we're building strength while also building muscle memory for what has to happen when it's turnover time. All right, let's go at it a little bit. I'm going to pull the rings to my shoulders. Pull them. I'm going to lean back, pull the head or shoulders, and then lean through. Do that big sit-up. And I'm going to do a lot of these. So lean back, start hanging normal, pull back to shoulders, head through. The most important part of this is two things. I'm going to pause again. And right here, you can see me adjusting my grip to get more of a false grip, not a full false grip, but definitely that concept we talked about before, where the wrist should be as securely over top the rings as possible. It just helps with turnover. Definitely makes the turnover easy. It's supposed to, if you can build that strength. So the thing I want always to be looking for is I'm never pulling the rings to my hips at any point. Lean back, I pull to my chest and pull through. Maybe even say pull to my head or pull to my shoulders, pull, turn. Now, obviously, in the grand scheme of things, when it's time to go do that exercise hanging from the rig, it all happens much quicker. But if we just go back, just remember, it is all about when it's time to turn over, I pull back, and then I go head and shoulders through into that good support position. Awesome. Okay. Enjoy this one.